today we're doing an easy, classic, and beautiful look that anybody can wear for the holidays, whether it's for Christmas or New Year's that's right around the corner. I wanted to do something that was very bold, and I decided to sort of push the boundaries a little bit in what I am comfortable wearing, and I decided to go with a red lip. And I'm happy and glad that I chose the red lip because it actually looks so beautiful. The skin is just very smooth, as perfected as possible. I do have some blemishes that I am dealing with, but aside from that, the skin is just very soft, very perfected. The soft glow, the beautiful kind of rosiness, and that sort of natural flush on the cheeks, which is done on purpose, obviously, to give you that sort of rosy glow that you normally get when you go outside in the cold. The eyes are so simple and so easy, yet it's so bold because that liner that I use is incredibly beautiful. The finish of it, it's an intense black color, which I absolutely love black eyeliner. But this one in particular has just this plush look to it. It's so beautiful. And I'm glad that I finally found it. I was scouring the aisles of Ulta a few days ago looking for a liquid liner. I had some people there that worked there help me look for an eyeliner, and some that gave this eyeliner, specifically this Lancome liner, some high praise. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up, and I'm not disappointed in the least bit. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this tutorial. I wanted to do something very easy, something that wouldn't take a lot of time, something that was polished and put together that you could do last minute for Christmas or for New Year's. So if you want to see how to do the look, then stay tuned. Alright guys, so to start this look off, I'm taking the shade called Bone out of the Kat Von D Metal Matte. But any color that matches your skin tone would work just fine. This is just one in particular that I really like because the quality of these eyeshadows blend out really easily. So that's what I'm going to be using primarily for this look. But it's something that's really close to the tone of my skin. And then I'm taking the shade next to it called Suede. That is a very light tan color. And it's just going to give me the right amount of depth and definition onto the crease area. And I'm using one of my favorite crease brushes from Zoeva. That's a pointed crease brush to get more precise. And I'm just basically slapping this color into the crease. There's no specific technique that you need here, just sort of define it so that it doesn't get sort of lost behind that eyeliner. So in a way, it's going to ground that look a bit more in the eyes because it's so simple and the eyes are pretty minimal. The next thing that I'm going to do is apply the Urban Decay eyeshadow in Midnight Cowboy all over my lid. This is a soft pinky champagne with a subtle kind of silver sparkle, and I'm going to be using the Sonia Kashuk small eyeshadow brush to apply that. And I'm just going to pack this on all over the lid, and I'm not going up too high into the crease because of the fact that that color has a shimmer and then of course some little bits of glitter in there. So keep that just on the lid portion, and that gives a pretty glow to the lids, and it's not over the top. But here I am going to use the Smashbox Primer Water, and I'm going to spray that onto the brush, and that's going to intensify it, and I'm going to sort of keep that more foiled look onto the center of the lid. That's going to give a little bit more dimension, and it's going to make it stand out a little bit more, and it's going to give it that pop in the center of the eye, which I think is so beautiful and so incredibly flattering. And you can certainly do this foil technique and apply that all over the lid if you prefer, but for me, I just went onto the center of the lid. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to go back into that suede color and a pencil brush, and I'm going to define the lower lash line just in the same way as I did the crease. I don't want to leave that completely bare. I want to ground the whole look, and by doing that, you're going to need to put some eyeshadow on the lower lash line, just a little bit. You can do a dark brown, you could do different variations. I mean, you can go any direction with this. And then I'm taking the Radiance palette from Makeup Revolution, and I'm going to go in with the middle color, which is a soft champagne kind of ivory color, and a pencil brush. This is the MAC 219, and I'm going to use that to add some glow and some brightness to the inner corner without being super frosted, without being too glowy. And then, of course, for the liner, this is like my favorite part, of course. This is the Lancome Grandiose eyeliner. It's pretty unique because you can take the cap and twist in any direction that you want so that you can have a better grip. It helps with application method, and it's really cool, and it's a beautiful formula. It's really nice and rich and black. It dries to a really nice plush matte finish, which I really like, and it's a beautiful eyeliner. I really do recommend it. It's really great, and it's so easy that you can twist and manipulate that liner grip so that you can, as you can see here, I have it bent so it makes it a little easier for me to perfect any edges, the inner corner. And of course we have to tight line. I think that's huge when it comes to using such an intense liner. I'm using a skinny eyeliner from Maybelline. And you can find this pretty much at any drugstore. I think I got mine at Ulta, if I remember correctly. And then, of course, I have to finish this look with my favorite mascara, which is the Tarte Tartiest Lash Paint. You guys know how much I adore this mascara. It is no secret. I have it back up too because it is just that good, and I absolutely love it. It gives me length, volume, separation, and of course, yes, I am using a tool to separate my lashes. Just because I like to have a very fanned out look. It's not really necessary with this mascara. It's an all-around good one, and it's not that expensive. I think it's like $20, $21, so really, really affordable for the quality and the look that you get. And then we have to finish the face. I'm taking the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, which is a really nice sort of neutral color. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, and I like to use the e.l.f. complexion brush. It's so inexpensive. It's a $3 brush that works beautifully for blending in any sort of powder product. I love it for bronzer, and I just slap on this bronzer all over basically because I'm so pale and I need some color, so I do rely heavily on my bronzers to bring back the life into my skin because I just had only foundation and concealer on at that point in the video, so bronzer is a must for this look. And then I'm going in with another Makeup Revolution palette. This is the Sugar and Spice Blush palette, which I absolutely love, and I'm taking this sort of plummy, kind of neutrally type color. And I'm going to apply that with a blush brush. It's an angled one. This one does apply a little bit more product, this specific brush from e.l.f. So a quick little tip is to use a beauty sponge that has some residual foundation from when you applied it earlier. That will help tone it down, which, as you can see, this blush is so pigmented. This palette itself is like 15 bucks. Really inexpensive. Makeup Revolution makes some really great products. And as you can see, I do go a little heavy. Per the usual, I mean, what is new? And of course, that face that I'm making is because you may have noticed that I have a blemish on my face and it hurts so bad. Like that whole side of my face hurts. But anyways, the trick here is to take some translucent setting powder and a damp beauty sponge and sort of blend over the blush, and that will help tone it down considerably because I did apply a little too much. And of course, that brush does apply a lot. But that is a trick that you can do, and here I'm doing the same thing with the translucent powder and sort of cleaning up below it so it doesn't look too messy, sort of kind of cleaning it up and making it look a little bit neater. That's a little beauty tip, so the next time you have a lot of blush and you think, oh crap, what am I going to do? Just use a little bit of translucent powder and dust it all away, and as you can see, that's what I'm doing here. Then going back into that Radiance palette, I'm going to mix these two colors here, the light shades. They're like a champagne and then like an ivory pink color. And I'm just going to highlight with that. That gives a beautiful natural glow. It's so incredibly beautiful. It's one of my favorite palettes, and I haven't used it in quite some time because it actually was like mixed in with my eyeshadow palettes. I don't know how it got in that drawer, but I found it and I was like, oh yes, this is definitely going all over my face. It is so natural. You can definitely apply a lot of this product and it still looks like your skin just naturally has that pretty glow, which makes this a very unique product. And for the lips, of course, we have to do some lip lining. This is the Mally Evercolor Shaping Lip Liner in Cool Red. My sister actually gave me this in September because she doesn't use any red colors, and I don't know how she got the color, maybe in like one of her Allure beauty boxes possibly. And so I'm going to use that. You can use any lip liner that you want. I would recommend, if you're going to do red, to just use a sort of red-ish type liner. I think it'll be better. So what I'm doing is just lining my lips, and then I'm also going to slightly fill them in. Not too heavy and not fill in entirely my whole entire lip, but just a little bit, just because I feel like it helps with the longevity of the lipstick, which is the Bite Beauty High Pigment Pencil in the shade Pomegranate. It is incredibly creamy, pigmented. It's everything that you want in a lipstick, and it's so comfortable on the lips. It's just, it feels so good. And I didn't show it in this video, but I did decide to sort of blot a little bit of this off because I feel like I put a little too much on. And I tell you what, that lipstick with the lip liner underneath did not budge for hours. And then this is what it looks like with the lipstick. All right, guys, so that is how you complete the look. I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. I absolutely love this look. In fact, I'm going to be wearing this look a lot. That soft kind of sparkly kind of sheen on the lid just gives the lid a little bit of something unexpected. It's not super glittery. It's not over the top, but it's not undone. It's like the perfect balance, if you know what I mean. Right there, I really love that eyeshadow, and I haven't used that specific one in a very long time. And everything just looks so put together, and I really love this look. And I hope that you guys liked it as much as I do. And if you try this look out, please let me know. And I would love to see pictures. If you have a social media account, let me know. Tag me in them so that I can see your holiday looks, because I would love to see what you guys wear for Christmas. And speaking of Christmas, I want to take a moment to wish you a very Merry Christmas from my family to yours. I hope that you have a wonderful holiday full of love and laughter and fun and good food. I will see you guys sometime next week, hopefully sometime in the middle of the week. If not, I will see you next Friday with another beauty video. But have a fabulous time with your friends and family. Whatever you do to celebrate the holiday, have a great time. Thank you so much for being you, for being here, for supporting me, for loving me. I love you very much, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.